A quiet Welsh village was shaken by an extraordinary event that left everyone questioning reality. The mysterious men in black even appeared in the small Welsh town where the event took place to try to recover the remains of the object. This case is now popularly known as the Welsh Roswell. Whatever scattered all the debris, like the one on the right, into the Welsh countryside would then have flown away. Crossing frozen fields to tend to his lambs, Welsh farmer Erwell Evans stopped short when he saw piles of metal scattered as far as the eye could see. Further investigation revealed they were scattered over an area the size of 3 football fields on the family farm, just outside the sleepy village of Llanellar in Wales. Additionally, the tops of trees in a nearby forest had been severed by some type of impact. The incident, which occurred in January 1983, was nicknamed the Welsh Roswell, about the infamous crash of a UFO, or rather two, in New Mexico in 1947. After his surprising discovery, Farmer Evans alerted the police, who in turn notified the Royal Air Force, RAF, and agents of the British Ministry of Defence, DoD, who soon arrived in the area to comb the land in nearby forests, taking with them the found fragments. But no official explanation was ever given about what happened, nor were any details of the operation that night recorded. The RAF, for its part, denied having any aircraft in the air at the time these pieces of debris supposedly fell, nor were they carrying out maneuvers. Furthermore, their radar scanners detected nothing out of the ordinary. Men in black arrived at the Welsh Roswell UFO incident. After the event, Gary Rowe, a local UFO researcher, approached the site to inspect on site. However, astutely, he suspected that the government might not have completely cleared the forest. And he was right. Upon entering the forest, he discovered 6 metal pieces and 2 fragments that resembled a type of aluminum sheet. Gary Rowe kept the remains of the crash for 40 years. He says that some of the remains, like the ones on the right, that he didn't give up to Ollie are hidden in a secret location. Credit: Flying Disc Press. In a disturbing twist, he later recounted being visited by enigmatic individuals dressed in black, belonging to an unknown government agency. They demanded that he hand over the remains, but Rowe informed them that he no longer owned them. More recently, and to mark the 40th anniversary of the incident, Mark Ollie, presenter of Ancient Aliens and professor at the University of Chester, began research for his next book. During this search, he managed to contact Rowe, who had kept the found fragments a secret all this time. Ultimately, Rowe agreed to give some of these fragments to the author for research. These samples were sent to laboratories in Australia and the United States, and the results exceeded any expectations. The Australian laboratory confirmed that yes, it is aluminum, but aluminum foam, he explained. We know exactly what it is. It has some kind of US military-grade glue on it. It is painted green on one side. However, no one had aluminum foam in 1983, so they may think they know what it is, but it clearly shouldn't have existed at the time. Then the American analysis comes in and its conclusion simply says, unknown. They indicated that they had no idea what the origin of this was, but it is lanthanum, an extremely exotic metal, massively expensive, difficult to find and produce, he continued. So we have the idea that it's possibly aluminum lanthanum foam. If some type of flying craft were built with lanthanum, it would cost billions of dollars to produce that amount of metal, he added. We thought that when the analyses arrived, they would completely close the matter, but it has had the opposite effect. The rabbit hole has gotten deeper and now we are less able to say what it is because now you have two positively identified substances that should not exist at that time, he commented. The researcher contemplates the possibility that what fell in that Welsh field in 1983 was a ship derived from alien technology that had been reverse engineered. In addition, he considers that the recent test results represent progress toward declassification, a term that signals the government's recognition of the existence of intelligent extraterrestrial life. We're not flinging open the door of declassification, but we're certainly scratching at it. We're saying, wait a minute, we have physical evidence. This isn't flashing lights or strange hypnotized witnesses or whatever, this is solid. This is compelling physical evidence of something that is extraordinarily unusual, whether terrestrial or extraterrestrial, he concluded.